Alright, officially my first beach hunt with the Manicore, and I don't know how far I'm going to get, but we'll see what happens. This is Destin, South Walton Beach area. Alright, this is turning out to be a real joke. Even though I've never really hunted much on the beach, something is really weird. I swing this direction, I don't hear any tone, everything's good, but when I do a backswing, it goes crazy in the headphone. So I want you to see if you can hear this. Can you hear that? What is the deal with that? Every time I swing this way, quiet, I swing that way, it's garbage. Just total garbage. It's unusable. And it's everywhere I go. It's not just that direction. I mean, I can turn over here and do it. Same issue. What is the problem with this detector? I've never hunted it over here. I'm hunting in low conductor, beach low conductor. Got the default discrimination pattern. I've done noise cancel, recovery 3. It's just, what is up with that stupid, what is going on? It just, like I said, quiet, then quiet. It's like I'm on an old rotary phone, you know? It's bad, very bad. Well, anyways, kind of ruined my, this is ruining my whole beach detecting thing.
He thought he was in control. How wrong he was.
This thing right here. Should go back and get my E-trac. Well, I'm at my location. I'm gonna keep detecting, and here's the good old South Dakota, North Dakota sand. I got my first, well, this isn't my first target, but it's just a penny. Anyhow, just a memorial. But it was coming in good in one way and not so good the other. Well, my first what's it? It's just part of something. It's probably just a broken piece of a decorative, you know, like off of the front part of a dresser or something. Not sure, but just a nice little piece of probably brass. It was down. It was. Now this is okay. So, if you didn't know, there's a new update for the MindLab Manicore. So you can go on, do a search for MindLab Manicore update, and get taken to the webpage. There's 2 updates. Download those to your computer. Hook it up to your MindLab after you've downloaded it with the coil connected. Use your connector, plug it into your laptop or your computer, and execute the file. There's 2 files. One's the ML, I think it's the 105, I think it's what it is. That's for the headphones, and then the other one's for the detector. So do that, don't unplug anything, let that install, then connect your headphones, do the exact same thing, plug those into your computer laptop, hit execute on the downloaded file, and then run the program to update. And so far I will admit, ooh, look at all those little flies, man, little flies. So I will admit a couple things so far since the update, and I really haven't had a chance to see a difference, but this was coming in, this was showing 3 bars. The tone, even though this is fairly thick and heavy, the tone on this was coming in, I could actually hear the depth which is something I think I struggled with before the update, which I don't know if it changed anything in the update, but maybe it's just me because I haven't been detecting too much lately. But this was actually had a fainter tone, and it said 3 bars. So I dig down and trusted what it was telling me, and it was down. Actually, it was. I put the dirt back in, but it was down probably about 5-6 inches. Granted, 3 bars I think is like somewhere between what, 5 and 7. 3 bars is, or 7, 9. But it sounded better. So I actually felt confident digging down, and actually was surprised to see that this was down there and not in my plug, which is usually what happens. But the tone was fainter also. So that's another thing that I like to hear. I like to hear depth, faint tones, and to make sure it matches. Well, we'll see if that has anything in the update. I didn't even see what the update covered, everything. Maybe it had nothing to do with that. But again, I like the fact that this sounded deeper. It showed that it was about the same right depth. I dug about it, and it was there. Hey, I got my first wheat penny. That's a good sign, right? It was coming in, showing about 2-3 bars, and it was down probably about 5 inches in the sand. Coming in, ooh, I think this was coming in at about 78. Anyways, for me, that's a big bonus sign. I like to see that. All right, I'm not going to see the year, but 50-something. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Anyways, I'm just going to keep going and see if I could pull anything else out of here. I'm underneath a giant oak tree. It's amazing. See, up back west in Oregon, we don't have like a lot of these oak trees, and it's hard for people to see it. Like, it's just like the Grand Canyon. Pictures don't do these trees justice. These trees are just really big, and they're just beautiful trees. Now in California we had oak trees. I don't think I've seen too many that were big like this. But you can't imagine how big this is. This is huge, but the video and the pictures do not do justice. So another little tidbit about this little area, the Union Army was coming from the north. They'd taken over Beaufort in 1861 and were, setting up their camps. And the unfortunate thing is that by the time General Sherman got into this part of the land, for some reason, it was a bad, horrible practice, but maybe for whatever reason, that General Sherman's army burnt the town that I'm in right now. There ain't nothing left here except for houses. So, so the Union soldiers and the Confederate soldiers were in this area. Can you guys see these flies? They're just like swarming my head. There's a big swarm. I feel like Pigpen from the Peanuts. How do you get these dang things away from you? It's horrible, little flies. Whoa. Got my first shotgun shell. Not sure how old that is. UMC Company, new club. It's a 12 gauge. It's coming in like a number 44, and it was down about 5-6 inches. Well, sometimes you have high hopes on old places. Places like this big old field and park that has history. I mean, it has history. It was here in 1820s. The Union Army and the Confederate Army probably were through here in 1865. I think the Union Army came through and burned the town. But all I found was, I probably found probably 6 pennies, 1 wheat penny, quarter, 1 or 2 dimes, 2 shotgun shells, that little metal thing, and quite a few beer or pop cans, and a couple twist offs. This is about all I found in here. I walked through here for quite a while, and over by this old school, and I bet you it's been picked through pretty good over the years. Ridgeland. I'm in Ridgeland, South Carolina. There's a park right here. There's some hospital. There's a Jasper County School District cars. I'm assuming that maybe a school district building right there, possibly an old school that used to be there. I think this over here says social services. So I was wondering why all these cars are here. School's out, but they all say Jasper County School District. So it must be a main office. And these guys should be, this is the middle of June. This should be all done with, right, school? But this is the area. This little guy right here is the school that I was coming to. Windows are all busted out, boarded up on the side. I don't think this school is actually in operation anymore. But I'm gonna walk around the school, outside around the school grounds here, and maybe the park, and I might walk a little bit in between the trees and over by this little over building and in between that little building right there. See if we find anything. So it says up there, Ridgefield, 1928, centralized grade school. Definitely this building has got a lot of broken glass. It says on the front door like it's going to be closed for renovations July 21st. Well, that's probably last year or so, but anyways, 1928. Definitely should be some coins here, right? But what I'm finding is it's a pretty picked clean here. Pretty picked clean. So I'm going to keep going around here and see if I can find anything, even a modern coin. I haven't found anything yet. 1928, there should be something, right? Well, I don't know what this is. Probably a cap of something. It's down about 8 inches, and it was down there, maybe a little bit more. It was giving me a funky tone. This would be kind of a really iffy, bad tone. I thought this was going to be a nail, but it had like a little bit of a high tone, scratchy in there, deep, and then it came out looking like this. So I have no idea what that is. At first I thought when I saw it, oh, it's a shotgun shell. But it wasn't giving me low tones, it was giving me more of a mid-high tone. And so I'm thinking this is copper. I don't see any writing or anything on there. At first I did, I thought there was writing, but no, I don't. So probably just a cap to something.